What's up, boys? It's the Nostalgic Gaming Channel back at it again with some Fable Fridays. Today, you're in for a little treat. And if you remember from our last video, we're back in Oakvale. This is the town where it all started, right? Where the man, the myth, the legend was born. So we're back with Chicken Chaser, Assassin, the man of many names, in Oakvale for some hijinks. And don't worry, it's just a prank, bro. May pop up at some point here. So we're just going to look at what our friendly shopkeeper here is, Frederick. And look at that. Will Potions 29 gold at the average cost of 70. Perfume at the average cost of 37 for 120. These deals are spectacular. How can we not cash in, right? What we believe in this game is money, money, money. And we're going to cash out. We're going to sell those for much, much better price later. And remember those perfumes, because they might come in handy later in an unexpected way. Luckily, the salesman also has a spade that now gives us the opportunity and access to dig in any spots that look suspicious. Realistically, you could dig anywhere you want where there's grass or dirt, but you're not going to find anything unless you see the little spade symbol. So we're going to give it another chance at coin golf just because I have a good feeling about this, right? And I don't think I've ever actually beaten coin golf. This is the hardest game in my opinion, right? And I don't know if you get a prize for winning under a certain amount of strokes. Oh my god, that was so close. I almost got it in two. You might be able to, but I don't know if you could get some kind of prize. Like we got Briar Rose for doing the card flip game, right? So 3's good, 3's average. If we do 3, we'll win. But man, this game is hard. Wow, that was another great shot. Look at that. If we can make it in 2, this is GGEs. But I don't think we're going to. Look at that. Just a little bit too hard, and it's touching the line, and he doesn't give it to me. Wow, this game is a scam. So we're back in 3, right? We're still on course to win. If we could do 3 on all of them, we're getting dubs. Hey, don't forget to drink water if you're not doing so. Make sure you're hydrating. And that was a terrible toss. We're almost at the end of the board, but we recover it, right? We should be able to do it in 3 here. Yeah, we do it in 3, and this is the tricky one. This is the one I can never beat, and here's why. There's so many different cups and so many different mugs placed around the table. Your coin bounces everywhere. And trying to get back into the corner, you might fall off the table just like I did. Looks like we're not winning this one, boys. Maybe we'll come back later to win. And this is a special little character.
I am, you see, a famous bard. I sing you songs. You give it really isn't very hard.
Let's take him up on his offer. Have him sing a
Let's
song
see
for
what
us.
I can do. Picture it. Call it to mind. A scene of insects, huge and vile. The wasp queen had good folk confined, till Hero spilled her putrid bile.
Oh, the Wasp Queen adventure.
You heard that Orchard Farm was rich, and chose to steal a share. The fight ensued without a hitch. Who says life is fair?
Sorry, Whisper. Orchard Farm. Catch L, catch ratio.
From humble origins he sprang. Now seeds of fame he's sowing. With each felled foe, with every act, our man's renown is growing.
And he even threw in a little rhyme there. Oh man, I love that song because it was all about me and my exploits. And for some reason that lady is very interested in us, even though we're bad guys and we have a very ugly attractiveness on our character. But let's see, let's run over to the ocean here. Remember we got that fishing pole? I bet you we'll find something cool over here. I bet you we'll find something fantastic in the water. So we hit the little fishing mini game. And it doesn't seem like we're finding anything. But then we instantly hit it, and I instantly snapped the line because I pressed too hard. So the way it works in this game is, once the fishing symbol pops up, you spam A. But if the fish is fighting with you, you increase tension. And if you have too much tension, the line snaps, and you lose whatever's on the line, right? Some fish are really hard, some fish are really easy. Obviously, that first fish wanted to fight really hard. Wow, so does this one. This one does not want to be caught. Okay, I take that back. It's giving me a lot of opportunity to catch it. So when you're spamming your A button, right, if it starts turning red and you press it too much, it'll snap. But you could still kind of fight with it as it's fighting. But if you do it too hard or too fast, instant snap. That's what happened to me on the first one. And we caught something. Let's see what it is. Oh, a fake wedding ring. That's something that we're going to use later for a mischievous purpose, right? We're going to do something bad with that. That is 100% a tool for evil that we will use. And you might ask, how? You just gotta wait and see. I'm not gonna spoil it for you.
I often stand out here and look out to sea. My dear husband was lost to the waters years ago. He went on a fishing expedition and never came back. I haven't given up hope of seeing him again one day.
I'm sure her husband was a fine,
Hello
upstanding
again.
citizen that only fished and there was no problems, and he probably just got lost in a storm, and he's probably passed away out there. Drop down in the comments, do you think we're gonna find her husband, right? Is that one of the quests that we're gonna do? If you do, drop it down below. Let me know. If you think we're finding him, if you think we're not finding him, if you think that she's just an irrelevant NPC, drop it down in the comments below. We're going to make sure we put some clothes on her. I'm tired of running around shirtless. And my number one complaint is menuing. Again, they make it much harder to just put on all the clothes that I want. But it's okay. Now we got our assassin gear on. We're stealthy. We're fast. We're dangerous. We're assassin. People fear us. And we can cause some havoc in Oakvale. We look so dangerous, all the guards are watching us. They're always keeping an eye on us because, you know, we're bad guys. Duh. So on this portion of Albion here, right, there's a little cemetery up there, and this is one of those bodyguards you can hire. Those guys play a crucial role later.
Need someone to fight evil. Very well. You know where to find.
And you guys will see what I do with those guys later. It's gonna blow your mind. You probably already know what I'm thinking. Oh man, I terrified this lady just by walking into her house. She was absolutely petrified in fear. And we find a chest that nobody's claimed, so it's ours. Resurrection vial. I wonder if regular people can use the resurrection vials. Like, if I killed a guard and he had a resurrection vial, would he come back to life? I don't think in this game you could put pocket people, right? Like you can in Skyrim. But if I could put pocket a resurrection vial to like a regular person, I would totally test if they would come back to life. And we do a little bit of stealing just for good measure, right? Even though we didn't get anything good, we got a book. And books are no fun. And I accidentally used my spell.
Can you help? Oh, a hero! I could really use your help, sir. I run a harmless little chicken contest down on the beach, but I'm having a bit of ghost trouble. Some deceased chicken fancier, no doubt. The thing is, he's scaring all my punters away. You couldn't, you know, work some of your hero magic and get rid of him, could you?
Why does he talk like this? Like a carny. So, that guy, right? He runs a little mini game, and the mini game is a blast, right? All you do is kick chickens. You become the chicken kicker, right? And they actually have some good prizes, so I'm gonna do it.
Ah, at long last, a kind soul who doesn't flee at the sight of me. I have paced this forsaken beach for so many years. Could it be that you be sent by the gods to lift me from my fierce torment? My spirit dwells at the bottom of the sea, and my poor wife is left destitute and a-grieving, She thinks I was but a simple fisherman and still be somewhere lost at sea. It may shock you to learn, dear friend, that I had a small side business in piracy. I hid my sinfully plundered treasure next to the jetty on the western beach. If you were to use a spade to dig it up and give it my wife, I will reward you with plentiful riches, ye old sea dog. If you be in need of a spade, they be sold in town. Haven't ye found it?
So,
Next to the jetty on the western.
remember that lady we found on the beach probably about 2 minutes ago at this point, right? And she thought her husband was a simple fisherman. He lived a good life. He's not a troublemaker. Well, turns out he may have been a pirate, if you couldn't tell by his arg accent. Everyone in this area has interesting accents. That guy's like a carny accent. This guy has a pirate accent. We've come to the land of accents. So I'll give you guys a little bit of my best British. Hello, governor. Spot of tea and crumpets. That's all I got. Oh, we stole a wool potion. That's pretty
You
good.
got rid of that ghost yet?
And that guy's super pushy to get that ghost taken care of, right? But we'll do it for him because we want to do the chicken kick game. But we're going to make a quick pit stop in the graveyard. With that new spade that we found, I figure maybe we could find something good, right? So now we make our short adventure into the new job that we found of a grave robber. We're going to go through this entire graveyard and we're going to find any loose treasure that people may have forgotten when they were buried, right? So we're going to go through, and if you look in the bottom left, right, next to where the pie is, anytime you see the little shovel indicator, that means there's an item underneath you, right? So this is going to give you the hot spot or the tip of where to dig. That way you don't have to go through and check every single grave, right? I'm going to save you guys some time. But I'm also going to let you read some of these really funny gravestones, right? Like the first one said, why are you standing on my head? Well, obviously, if we're reading it, we're probably standing on the gravesite, right? And unfortunately, a lot of these guys are from the raids, and they were killed in the bandit raid, or some of them, that one was a traveler that made it through, right? Anyone want to swap places? That's a good one. That one's funny. Strangled by their own hair. So anyone want to swap places? Oh, 2 gold a minute. I bet you this guy's going to have gold in his grave, right? That's what I have to imagine when we dig it up and find it. Oh, a health potion. Interesting. Bandit raid victim. And unfortunately, you can't go in these mausoleums because I tried. I tried clicking it. I tried going around looking for other doors. And you can't go inside, but that would be pretty cool if there was like a little mausoleum section where it's like, oh, let me go inside and I have to fight ghosts. Or I have to fight zombies. Or I have to fight something, right? Kind of like the medieval, right? You come out of your mausoleum and I had to fight Daniel Fortescue or something. Oh, that one's protected by creepy gargoyles. So I want you guys to remember this spot right where I just was, okay? I want you to remember that spot. That's going to be important later, and you'll see why. Cheated on his wife, paid the price. Died before the divorce could be finalized. Oh, that one's an arena fighter. So, one of the best... Anytime I watch the anime, right? Or anytime I play a game, one of my favorite arcs in the entire video game or anime genre is tournaments. Tell me one tournament arc that wasn't goated. Hunter x Hunter, Yu Yu Hakusho, My Hero Academia, Dragon Ball Z, Yu-Gi-Oh! Those are all fantastic animes that have fantastic tournament arcs. And if you disagree, too bad, because that's fact. No cap, no kizzy. So, we're going to go back to where the jetty is, where we have found that lady, right? We're going to come up on this guy's treasure here. And I'm actually curious if I'm going to be able to keep that treasure for myself, right? I wonder if I could be a bad guy and trick him. How's he going to know that I didn't give his wife the money? He's a ghost, and he's on the other side of the jetty. How's he going to know? Nobody's going to know. So we find our spot, and I'm assuming this is it. And they took out, and apparently in the remaster they took out, anytime you used to dig, your guy would go, yeah, and he'd be really excited that you found out whatever you found. So I don't know if why they took it out. So I'm going to save you guys the pain of me running back to the ghost, but I go to the ghost and see if I could trick him. Alright, let's see if we can keep the money and fool him.
Why haven't you given the treasure to mine?
So
Why haven't you given the treasure to mine?
He's too savvy and he won't let us just keep the treasure. So back to the wife. Run, Forrest, run. Alright, now we're back at the wife.
I so miss. Oh my goodness. This is from my husband. You say he saved it up by taking tourists out on his boat? Well, yes, I do remember seeing him take people on board. Well, they looked like bandits from a distance. Isn't that silly? I knew he really cared for me. He was such a good, honest man. Thank you so much. I will still pray to see him return safe one day. Right after I've done some shopping.
Wow, she just got news that her husband's not coming back and that she needs glasses.
Thank you again.
And her first thing
Now
to do
I
is
have
shopping. And somehow I got 60 good points for doing that. That's insane. I hate when they have like the morality system for a quest like that. That's a side quest where I'm going to have to do it to unlock some additional content in the game, right? Because I want to do the chicken kicking game. Because if I remember correctly, you can get a silver key from it. So I don't understand why that's morality's tied to that specific thing. But it's okay. I'm not mad about it. It's easier to be evil than it is to be good. So
You got rid of that ghost yet?
let me go talk back to the ghost because that little man is annoying me with his frequent incessant asking if I've gotten rid of the ghost yet.
Avast! You've been a trusty sea dog, ye have. Perchance now I can finally enjoy my death. But before I leave, I shall keep my end of the bargain.
Yarr.
The rest of the swag be buried under the axe of a statue in the local graveyard. If it still be there, you're welcome to it. Now, thank ye, and goodbye.
Did he say swag?
Hey man, this your boy Lil B.
You got rid of that ghost yet?
Down in Ohio, down in Ohio, swag like Ohio. 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 In Ohio, swag like Ohio. Down in Ohio, swag like Ohio. Cause I'm rich.
Thanks to our friend Little B for that soundtrack there. So, just in case you guys didn't know, behind this axe where I told you guys to keep an eye out for earlier, we did find a silver key and an obsidian gray axe. And those are fantastic treasure. That's a big come up, right? That makes the quest very well worth it. Especially because when we play the chicken game, we'll probably get a second silver key, right? Silver key speed run. So let's go see if Mr. Chicken Kicker has set up his game yet. You think, oh, we haven't even talked to him.
Rid of that. Have you got rid of him yet?
Of course we have.
You have? Why, capital news. Come down and pay me and the chickens a visit if you like.
Where's my reward? What? I don't get a reward? I literally don't get a reward. What is this? Ohio? I can't believe that. I bet you he's not even gonna let me kick the chickens for free either.
Ah, welcome, sir, welcome. Might you be interested in a fine new sport? I call it chicken kicking. Invented it myself. All you gotta do is step into the ring and kick the feathery vermin into the scoring area. Ho ho, it's easy. Now, my eyesight ain't what it used to be, but I can usually make out where they land. Wanna give it a try? If you could leave your weapon, sir, and no spells allowed either. Wouldn't be very sporting now, would it? They're only chickens, you know. Then we shall get started. Good luck, sir.
Nice. So we have to pay, even though we just saved this guy's whole business. We have to pay 50 gold. So basically the way it works is you run up, you kick the chicken, and if you get in a square, you get that many points. The best points are in the top right and the top left for the squares. Just below that is the next best points at 50, and then in the middle is 25, and then the rest of them suck. It's like 5, 10, or 15. So you want to go for the edges. And I don't remember how to kick a chicken. Wow, tongue twister. kick a chicken. And I also don't want to pass the line because you get disqualified. So an abysmal kick at
Oh,
first.
that's not good. It's awful. 10 points.
That's as low as you can get, right? But it's okay, it's only 1 out of 5.
Well done in a so what kind of way. A center right scores you 50 points.
50 points is good. But with my level of strength and speed right now, I think that's the highest I can get is 50 points.
You always cease to amaze me. 25
Oh,
points.
there's no way that's 25. That's a 50. And this guy talks trash on you the whole time. I totally should have just beat him up.
The silver medal position, a center left scores you 50.
And we go for a final attempt, and we only get 25.
You always cease to amaze me. 25 points.
So what do we get from doing this?
An
160
impressive
points?
display of chicken violence there. You've earned yourself a silver key. Oh, my last one too.
We'll take it. A silver key, right? That puts us at 5. That lets us open the lowest level chests.
Kicking, sir.
So we'll come back when we're stronger, faster, better. Actually, I guess the quote is, I'm stronger, I'm smarter, I'm better. I'm better! So we're going to end our chicken kicking days there, and we're going to make it back to the guild. Because you know why? When we got that fishing pole, right? I remember there's specifically a spot in the guild, right by the demon door where we can fish. That probably has a blue mushroom, right? So let's make sure that we go and get that, because we got our fishing rod, why not? And I took the wrong direction. Thank goodness it's not a race. Or is it? Just kidding. So we'll go through this trader and see if he's got anything that he needs or wants that we have, because now we have, remember, that perfume. We have all these will potions that are worth a lot of money that we want to sell and make a profit on, right? Because money, money, money. Money is the motive. But he doesn't seem to have anything really that we want to sell him. So, and he says some scallywags trade between the shops to earn themselves gold. I'm that scallywag. That's me. I'm him. I'm him. Himothy him. And don't forget, we should have that letter, right, that we got from the girl, where we tricked her into thinking we gave it to her, and there's this guy waiting anxiously for the reply. But I don't think he's going to like what we have for him here. I really don't think he's going to like it. It's probably not going to be nice. But we're going to save just in case we mess it up, right? Because there's 2 ways you could do it. You could do it properly, or you could do it improperly. If you do it improperly, you get the good points. So we tell him we don't give him the supply.
Is that a reply you're hiding from me? Why did she give that to you? Didn't she say anything about me?
And we tell him no, she doesn't. We break his little heart.
She likes me. Strange that she didn't send a reply
Oh, I guess we
back,
told her yes.
though. Oh well, never mind. Take this for your...
So we still got the evil points because we didn't give him the reply and said that we got his hopes up but crushed him because she didn't get the reply and we got it, right? And look, we have the little fishing hole here. I wonder what's going to be here. I wonder if there's anything good. So we get our fishing pole out, we hit the water, and let's see what we got. And you know when there's a circle, it means that there's something more significant than just a fish. There's an item, so you always want to fish those. Keep going, you nearly caught it. I know. And that was super easy. I got it in 1 cycle. It's because I'm a mashing god at this game. And we get a silver key. That's 3. Let's go. That's world record pace. 3 silver keys. I would imagine it is at least. But we still have to check out that last fishing spot over by the demon door, right? Because that's probably where the blue mushroom's at, if we remember the quest properly. Those travelers that are outside in the circle that are looking for their blue mushroom, they said it was over by the talking door, and that's why they freaked out and dropped it, right? So we're going to go pick that bad boy up while we're here. And that's pretty much going to wrap it up for me, though. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you guys spending time. Don't forget to check out some of my shorts. They've been fire recently. Some have been popping off. If not, check out my RTS Sunday. That's a great series if you like this. It's a lot more gameplay. It's Age of Mythology. But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment. It helps out with that algorithm. And we're getting close. We're up to 35 subscribers. I thank each and every single one of you guys for checking out my videos and watching them. Thank you guys so much. And as soon as we get this blue mushroom here, that's going to be it for us. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Friday. Have a good one. And that's it, the blue mushroom. Oh, I forgot I did a little outro for you guys. Here you go. Watch this outro.